Oh, hello there. I'm Melissa and Libby and Louise and Susie. I got Arkansas. Ooh.
And John's in the chat.
Hi, John.
I think he's at the airport.
Yeah, he probably is. Yep. Hello, everyone. We're going to wait for a tiny bit to see how many people can come on before we start, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me when, Kate.
Whenever
Kate's here to help me
Whenever you
today. Okay. Welcome to Gloria Horn Sewing Studio in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today is Friday, IQ Designer, and my name is Patty, and I'm here with Kate. It's just the two of us here because Gloria and Tommy and his family and John and some of the other staff, they took off to go to the airport to go on the second week of the cruise. So we're hoping that they have a good flight and a safe trip.
Yep.
So I'm filling in for Gloria today, and we're going to be doing the IQ Designer. I do want to tell you that, let's see, if you're new here and you're on Facebook and you would like to purchase anything today, you need to register. You can go down to the comment bar at the bottom and put in your name or register. You have to put register, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then you put, it will take you to another screen that says name, email, phone number, and then you advance to the next page and create a password. So then you can come right back here and then watch the class. Okay, if you want to purchase an item, and an item is, say, like 100, you're going to say sold space 100. If you want two of them, then you say space sold 100, space sold 100. Okay? And Kate's going to help me with the questions because I'm not used to watching that. So, okay. Okay, and also on the shipping, it is $8 under, no, it's over. It's $8 if it's under $75 and over $75, it's free. Okay, so today I wanted to show you that we are going to be doing it's a towel holder. What started me on these is when my father-in-law was in a home, I got very nervous, so I learned how to crochet them and do something like that. Well, after a while they start stretching. And so I thought, I need to make something like this. Well, then I noticed that some of the groups or different places like Etsy and that, they were making some of these and selling them. And I thought, we could do that on IQ Designer. So that's what we're going to do today. But first of all, I want to show you that this here and this one here, this way, yeah, there we go. These designs are free on Baby Lock. Now, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this, and it's also on Facebook, our website, Gloria Horn's website, plus there was one more.
I just sent an email.
Oh, an email. Okay. Or you can take a screenshot. This is where they're free. So whenever you go to it, it's going to look like this. Am I upside down or you right side up? Okay. It's going to look like this, and you're going to scroll down. Here's hearts. This is 3 separate embroidery files. Then you hit download if you want those ones. And then here's the shamrocks. Whoops. And there's the bunnies. This was one. And as you can see here, that's what I used here on this one. And then this is what I used here. So you can use these if you want, but for today, just to speed things up, we're just going to do, we're going to do one of these with just initials. We're going to make one for Kate. Okay. So anyways, you can put anything on them. Here's one that I did also with my last name. And then there's for Glorious. And what you're going to do is you're going to hang these. And my husband told me to bring a dowel rod, and I forgot. You're going to you're going to just slip this down over your handle of your oven. Because see, every time I put one on mine and I open the oven door, it just falls off. So then that's why I wanted one of these. So then you're going to slip this in the bottom. And you could make these for gifts or housewarming, you know, like not housewarming, but like even like hostess gifts for the holidays or something. See, and then it will go through here like that. Okay? So we're going to get started then, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to start with is I used Sew-and Wash, and I doubled it. I took 10 inches, I think, and then just doubled it, 10 inches, cut it, put it in the hoop. Some of these I use, this one here is just one layer of batting. It's the thick batting. This one here is a thick batting. It all depends on how much you rinse this out is how stiff it gets. This one here is 2 layers. Let me tell you, that was a little more difficult to do. The first time you do it, I would suggest you just try 1. But I got to show you how to do this edge on here. Isn't that pretty?
That's so pretty.
Okay. So we're gonna go over the machine and we're gonna start. Oh, by the way, Kate already posted the directions. They're emailed to you or they're on the website. You'll find them somewhere. Okay, let's go over and we'll get started here. Now I'm not used to the Avenir where it says My Design Center. So if I say IQ Designer, this is for, actually you could do the same thing and it's almost identical to the Solaris and the Luminaire. So the 4 machines will work with this. Okay, there's only one thing that's new on the Avenir and the Radiance. I'll show you that when we get to it. You're just going to skip that step because it's just nice, but it's not necessary. Okay. I guess I'll leave this here until we're done over here. All right. So we're on My Design Center. Well, first of all, Disney is separate, but there's 3 sections to your sewing machine on like your Solaris, your Avenir, your Radiance, and your Luminaire. There's your sewing section, then there's the embroidery section, and then there's the IQ or My Design Center. This is where you're going to design stuff, but you always keep on bringing it back over here. So we're going to go to IQ Designer or My Design Center, and we're going to go to the Shapes key. That's this one here. Let me see if I can get this mouse. I'm not used to using the mouse. I'm used to using my finger. There, the Stamp Shapes key. Okay. This is basic shapes. This is closed shapes. We want the closed shapes. And we're going to choose number 5. It's hard to see. Well, you can see that there. Yeah. And then you're going to say OK. Then we're going to go to the size, which is down here. I've got to find my little mouse. There it is. Size. Oh, you know what? This is in millimeters. I'm going up to settings, and I'm going to change that. Let's see. It should be the next one. Yeah. Inches. Okay. I like the inches better. Okay. So, also, I want to tell you something else, too. You can make this in a 5x7, but I am going to do it in the 6x10 because that way I don't have to rotate everything all the time for you. The first time you make this, I think you should do it this way. It'd be easier for you. So there's the frame size. So, okay, that's on page 8. So, all right, now we're going to go to the size. We want it 5 inches high. Six inches wide, right there. Oops. 5 by 6. Now, what's this leaning? Okay, this is your field properties, and this section up here is your line properties. So we want to go to the line properties. We're going to go to the line property menu, and I'm going to choose black, which is already up there. And I'm also going to choose a running stitch. And I'm going to say, okay. Now I want the whole thing, not just a dab or a part of the line. I want the whole thing. So we're going to go to the bucket, and we're going to touch on this line. Oops. Yeah, okay. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you. It doesn't show the sides, but at least you get the idea. Okay, now we touch the shapes. Now we're going to say next. Now what we're doing is we're going to put down the bad. We want a placement line first. So we do not need to have that sewed out twice. Once is enough. So we're going to turn this off. Under sewing is off. So it's only going to go around one time. Say okay. Save on the machine. Okay. Now that took us over to the embroidery side. So that's our first thing. That's our placement sign, our placement. So now we want to go up here to edit, center, and okay. We want to make sure that stays in the center because everything we want is supposed to stay in the center. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to tack down our batting. So we want to add, we're going to go back over to IQ Designer or My Design Center, and we're going to recall what we just got done doing. Okay, okay. That was that pocket with the arrow going out, was our recall. So we retrieved that, and we said okay. Now we're going to the shapes key because we want to add that little oval in there. I'll say oval. It's not really a square, but here's the shapes key. We're going to go to your basics, and we're going to pick number 3. See how it's not square, it has a little bit rounded edges. So we're going to use that one. That's number 3. We're going to say okay. And then we're going to go to size, which it won't go under a 1, but so you could just scroll down if you want or whatever, but I do usually 1, and then I go back and reset it, or whoops, set. And then 4.5, 4.5. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to make it smaller. I want 3/4 of, what happened? Did I mess up? Yeah. Okay, 3/4. I really messed up. That's okay. We'll go back. There. Ooh, almost. There we go. Okay, now we want 4.5. 4.5. We're just going to do it this way. Come on. Not too much. Okay. So we're going to say, we're going to, can you see? You can't see that very well, probably. I'm going to go up here, and I want to put on my grid because I want to show you something. I want 1-inch grids, okay, just for a little bit. I want 1 inch from the top of this line here to the next line, or this thing here. So I want this. We want to center, wait a minute. I guess we can go here to the size. Center it so it's like left and right, and then bring it up so it's 1 inch from here to here. Okay? Any questions?
Someone asked if this would work on the old pair.
Yes, it will. I was going to do the instructions for that too, but I did not get a chance. My mother has that machine, and she's been sick, so I've been trying to stay away from her. So I will, if I I'm going to be back on next week, so I'm going to try to get that done so then Kate can put them on for you guys then too. Yes, the Meridian Altair and the Stellaire, I think, is that what that's called? Yeah, I'm not used to Brother quite yet. Okay, so it looks like I got that almost done. So, like, here's 1 inch probably from here to here. Now I can get rid of that line background. Okay, so okay. So let's see. Okay. So we want to go okay. Now we want to go to the lines again. So we want line property menu. We want to choose red. We want a running stitch because this is a tack down. So okay. Now we're going to go to the line bucket and we're going to tap on both those lines. Okay. Now, next. Now we got to tell it each end because this one here is outlined, so that's selected. I need to bring this up a little bit. Here we go, so you can see it. This one here is selected. This one is not. So we want to link that. So we're doing both at one time. We want this on, and we can leave that the way it is. We want to save this in the machine and set. Okay, we're going back over to embroidery. So far we have a placement line and a tack down of our batting. Now we want to tack down the fabric. So we're going to stay in the embroidery side right now. We're going to go up to we're going to go up here to edit, and we're going to select, come on, do it again if you have to. There, I guess that's, we're going to select this one. And oh yeah, we did, I'm sorry, edit. Now we want to duplicate. So that's this one here. And it off centers it if you see that. See how it makes it. That's so you know that it did it twice, or you have the extra copy. Okay, so now we want to move that, center it. Okay. I would go back up to edit and see how this is a red one. This is a red one. We don't want 2 red ones in a row because it will keep on going. The machine will keep on going. We want to change this color. So we want to go to the palette. Oh, it was already on there. Good. Okay, we want to go to blue. So this way we have a black, a red, and a blue so far. Okay. So that's our tack down of our fabric. Now we want to add a design. At this point, we want to add a design because we do not want it to show on the back side. We only want it to show on the front side. So we're going to add our design. So we're going to go to add. Now there's a whole bunch of wonderful little designs and stuff in this machine because I've been looking at these things and they're really nice. But for today, I'm trying to save a little time, so we're going to do one for Kate. So we're going to go over here to this initials. Now these are too big, I can tell you that right now, because but if you scroll down, there's littler ones in blue. Look how pretty that C is. That's a really pretty one. So we're going to say, okay, there we go, set. Now this isn't in your instructions because you can add your own thing. So let's go a little bit bigger so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so we want to edit. Let's bring it down. Yeah, I think it could be a little bit bigger. So we want to edit, and we're going to, now this is a resize on that one. Change the pattern size while maintaining the number of stitches and the thread density. So we want to hit that first, and it's going to ask us, okay to reset the pattern? Yes, it's okay. That's why we asked that. Okay, so now we want to make it a little bit bigger. Bring it down. see how it looks. That looks a little bit better. Now you got to remember we're going to put a zigzag around here, so you don't want it too big, but yet I think that looks good. Maybe we'll make it one more. Yeah, that looks nice. You want to center it. Make it bigger if you have to, so you can see. That looks good. Okay, so that's our pattern, our design that we're going to. Now the next thing we're going to do is we want to tack down the back fabric. So we want to go up to Edit. Let's choose that red one again. Edit. We're selecting that. That's what we're doing whenever we went to that. And we want to duplicate that again. So we're going to go center. So it's over top of everything, but it doesn't look like it, does it? What's the matter with that? Oh, wait a minute. Let me go out. Now it looks like okay. Maybe. All right, that's good. Okay, so now, okay, Edit. Now we have a red one here. We have a red one here. We want to change this color to orange. So this really isn't orange, but tangerine, that's good. Okay. Okay. We already did that. Edit, move, and center, and okay. Okay. So we're good on, so we have everything ready to go. Now, on the Avenir and the Radiance, they have an additional new zigzag stitch, and we're going to add it onto ours. So we're Solaris and Luminaire and the Altair, Stellaire, and the Meridians will not have this. So you'll just skip on, you'll just skip to go down to this instead of doing the applique zigzag. And I'll show you why I like this. We're going to go to IQ Designer again, or My Design Center. We're going to go recall in the pocket, recall your pattern drawing data. Okay, we're going to retrieve the red one, say okay. We're going to change this line to a gray. Gray. Okay. Now this is right here. It's an applique zigzag. It is brand new. I try to do it on with this stitch and you cannot do it. So this is only on the two new machines, the big ones. So, and I'll show you why I like this. Okay. We're going to do the bucket and touch both lines. You probably can't see that, huh? Oh, no, it's too big. Come on. Okay. So there's the gray. Now we're going to say next. You see why I like that? That's sort of like tacks down your fabric without having to do. Come on. Good. Can you see that? How nice that is? I like that. So what I did was we're doing a zigzag all the way around at 0.22. So I'm going to make this 0.20. So it's just a little bit smaller so you won't be able to see it. And I forgot to link it. So I got to go to the next one then. And oops, wrong. Okay, 0.20. So because I didn't link it and I forgot, you have to do both of them. Okay. Set. Okay. Whoop, I didn't mean to hit that. Back up. Okay. So as you can see, we have like a little zigzag around there. That's just to tack everything down before we do the final satin stitch around. So the next thing we want to do is we want to do the satin stitch. So this is where you people will pick up if you have the Solaris and the Luminaire. Luminaire, yeah, that's right. Get all these names. Okay, yeah. We good over there?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to retrieve the red one. This isn't right. Did I didn't go to my design center or IQ Designer. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to go up to the pocket and retrieve that red one again. We use that quite a bit. Okay. And then we're going to bring it in here. Let's go a little bit. Okay. We're going to go over to the line property menu. And we're going to do the satin stitch here or zigzag. We're going to choose green. Okay. Line bucket. Touch both lines. Next. We're going to link this so we don't mess up this time. All right, next page. I got to turn my page here. Okay. Now we're going to go up to 0.22. Okay. I want the density a little tighter, so I'm going to go up to 110. That's as far as it'll go, see? Okay. So you can save it on the machine if you like. This way, if you want to do more or whatever, you can. Do it on the machine. Set. Okay. We're going back over to the embroidery section. What happened? Oh, you know what? I lost everything, didn't I? I did. I lost everything. When did I do that? How did it do that? We're going to have to start. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. We're going to start again. We're going to grab stuff real quick. I'm going to try to catch up. It is off. Yeah, off. It's off. Okay. I don't know why. Did I get out of that totally? I didn't think I did. Okay. I'm sorry. Should I go back over everything to explain what I'm doing, I guess? IQ Designer, or my design center. We want that red one.
Sharon said you didn't save, so that might have been it.
The whole thing. Yeah, but if it would still be there if I would have been on it. I don't know. We've been. Nah, I guess. Okay. Red. Line. Red. Oh, man. That makes me nervous. Okay, I said yes. Okay, that's fine. I did save this before, so we're not, okay, we're good. Now, okay, red. Okay.
Cindy asked, is this project in the Mastering IQ Designer book?
No, this is my thing that I came up with. No, it is not. That's how I learned how to do a lot of this stuff, but it is not in there. Okay, stay in the embroidery, and we're going to say edit. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. We want to take this and duplicate, center, change it to blue. Okay, change it to blue. Change this to blue. You can catch up here in a little bit with me. I'm sorry. Okay, now we're going to add Kate's initial, which is C, and we're going to scroll down. Like Gloria says, we always we mess up on, just like, yeah, well, not on purpose, but we do it like you would do at home. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I needed to go back and change the size a little bit. I like that a little bit bigger. Okay, a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. Now we're going to go back to edit. We're going to grab the red again, copy that, center it, change it to orange, change it to orange. Okay. Orange, orange. Tangerine. It didn't do it. I think I'm going too fast. Okay. Edit. Okay. We're good. All right. So then I went and I did the add my design center. We're going to catch that again, the red. Change it to that new zigzag stitch that I like. Gray. Gray. Okay, okay. Zigzag. Okay, okay. You'll be caught up here in a little bit with me. Oh, see, I goofed. I'm supposed to use the bucket instead. It still looks red to me. There it goes. Okay. And I'm going to change it a little bit. Link. Okay. And that's good. Okay, set. All right. So we're down to here. Now, like she said, I'm going to save that just in case. I only have one more step to go, but that's okay. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to, on the last stitch, we're going to add we're going to go to my design center. We're going to retrieve that red. Okay. We're going to go up to the line property menu. We're going to change it to green. And we're going to go the zigzag or satin stitch. Okay. Bucket. Touch both lines. Next. I have them next to my link. Link. We want to do both at the same time. I did mine at a 0.22. If you can see, it's about that wide. Okay. And we changed the density up a little bit, as far as it will go. Okay. Set. That wasn't the last one. I have one more thing I'm going to do. We're going to go back in and we're going to say add my design center or IQ. We're going to recall that red shape again. Okay. And then we're going to say okay. Then we're going to go to line property menu. Now, this is what we put on a lot of times whenever this stitch here, this triple stitch here is like Janine Babick uses that a lot, over top of her satin stitch. I tried this one, and that's what this is here. I like that. I thought it was something different. So we're going to make that purple. Purple. There it goes. Okay. Now we want to go to line bucket, and we want to touch both lines. I can't see that. It looks like it went. Yeah, it's both purple. Okay. So we want to go to next. Now, I left it just the way it was. I saved it on the machine. Or you can if you'd like. You don't have to in this section here, but then you're going to take it over to the embroidery end. And that's it. Save on the machine. Next. Okay. I do want to show you what that looks like up close, though. Maybe a little bit closer. See how it has that fancy over top of that green. But you can also see that other zigzag underneath a little wee bit. But you don't have to do that. It's just I just did it. Okay? So we're ready to embroider. Now, let me go back over these steps. In your instructions, it's going to say, first of all, you're going to hoop the sew and wash stabilizer. The next thing we're going to do is the black placement line is for your batting. We're going to put your that's the place where you're going to put your batting. The red one is your tack down of that batting. After you're done with this one, number 3 on your paper says trim the batting. You're going to trim that all around. Then you're going to place your top fabric over top. Like I put the black here. I put that on. And that's what the blue is going to do. You're going to tack that down right there. At this time, it all depends on how dense your stitches are. This is not very dense, but like these were pretty dense. I don't know if that would pull or not. So I did not trim my fabric yet until I was done with my design. So that would be, let's see, stitch out your fabric. Then we're going to trim the top fabric. And besides that, when we go to put the back on, you can see through it some too. You're going to take the hoop out of the machine and tape your back fabric to the back. And then we're going to change our bobbin so it matches to go around here. And then we're going to do the orange tack down of the back fabric. Then you're going to take the hoop back out, trim the back fabric, and then you're going to put it back into the machine, and you're going to, well, it all depends on what machine you're going to have. You're going to maybe skip this zigzag, this wide zigzag, or you can go back straight on to this one, which is the satin zigzag stitch. And then that's our decorative stitch. And then after that, we're going to take it out of the hoop and trim close and then just wet your sides. That's it. So we're ready to start. Okay? All right. So we have that saved. So we're going to start with putting I use 2 layers of sew and wash in the machine. Okay. Hit embroidery. Okay, the first thing, black. That is our, where are we at? Are you okay? Okay. We're going to get started then. This goes actually pretty fast. It says 26 minutes. It's not bad at all. Now you can do these, see, you might think I'm wasting some stabilizer here on these other ones. Because you figure this is wasted. But to show you what to do, I wanted to keep it straight up instead of, because it won't fit on, it will fit in the 5x7 if you rotate everything. But it's a little bit harder to do. Okay, so we're going to lay our batting down. And I have this happens to be iron-on, but on the one side, but that's okay, whatever you have. I use 2 layers on some, and it's a little harder to cut out, but it's fine. As long, and it all depends on how stiff you want it. The first time you do this, I would suggest you just do 1 layer just to try it. See if you like it. See, now this is going to do it twice because this is actual tack down. Sure. Okay, you want to type in into your search babylock.com/national. Or you actually, even if you just put Baby Lock National Embroidery Month Designs, it comes up. But if you want to do the whole thing, there it is. And then it comes to this page. And then what you're going to do is you're going to download them, which I'm not sure about on a computer because I usually do everything on my cell phone. And then you're going to download, and you're going to say yes. Then you're going to go to, wait a minute, let me see here. Sorry. The file, oops, that's the weather. I don't want the weather. There we go. Files. And then I went to, you know what I'm saying? That was this one here that looks like this. And then you're going to touch that. And then I usually go to recent. And there is, yeah, no, that's my thing. Right here, that bunny. Right there it is. Okay? So then that's how you get it. And then I have a, oh, maybe my husband can help me. What's that called? An iXpand? Yeah, iXpand. It's a, it has, well, that's for Apple users though. And it has a USB on one end and an iPhone connection on the other. And that's how I usually convert everything. Okay? All right, so I will take that out of the machine. And I have to show you what one of my new favorite tools are. These Kimberbell. I love these things. Kimberbell double curved applique scissors. I mean, these, and they just got them in. These are left-handed ones from Moray. So we're going to be selling those too. I love these things. You can get pretty close without even doing the stitches. It's pretty good. So I'm going to trim around here. Okay. See, this is easy to do. When you're doing 2 layers, it gets a little harder to do. But I did it, and it looks nice, though, I think, on some of those. Okay. Any other questions, Kate?
I haven't gotten any. Someone asked the size of the hoop.
This one here is the 6, what is it? 6 1/4 by 10 1/4. You can do it in a 5 by 7, but like I said, you have to turn everything. So, and I'll tell you, this hoop here does not come with any machine. I use this thing all the time. And today, Gloria says we were allowed to give out 10% back. So today's a good day to get it. And that would be free shipping too.
What batting are you using?
What kind?
Yeah.
That heavyweight. Now I had this thing out. Here it is. Now I'm going to use this to get it started. Okay. My seam ripper. Get in there. But these feel so nice. I really like them. And as you can see, you can get, well, I need to trim it a tiny bit right there. But you can get pretty close with these. I mean, it's nice. And those lefties are going to be encouraged to see it. They have them in left-handed ones too. Okay. So there's that. So now we're going to get a piece of fabric, and I did already use some Best Press, and I got this little stiffer. I'm putting that on here. Make sure your fabric isn't directional, which doesn't look like it looks like it's fine. Okay, we're going back over to the machine. I'm falling down the hill. Okay.
Someone asked, is a 6x6 hoop large enough to keep from having to turn the design sideways in the hoop?
You know, with this wide of a, if you make it 6 inches, I'm not sure because the zigzag on it is wide. So I'm not sure if that would make it wider than that. I don't know. Do we have one to try it? If we do, we'll try it. That's an 8. Okay. You could always make it a tiny bit smaller, like make it 5 3/4, and you'd have plenty of room then. But it just wouldn't be, it'd be just a smidgen narrower. See, this will fit in there, but you'd have to turn everything. See, it won't fit in it this way. This is a 5x7. I don't see a 6x6 in here. Wait a minute, what's this? I don't know what that is. It looks like it, doesn't it? Okay, will it? This is how you try this out. Change to a larger hoop. No, it won't work. At least that answers our question. You're going to have to make your thing a little narrower if you want to use a 6x6. Okay, so now we're going to do the C. Okay. While that stitches out, you want me to sell one thing or two?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to start with? This? Or what do you have first?
I have the Master Knight book.
Yes. And this, oh, throwing things around here. This is a wonderful book. It's very detailed. It will show you at the beginning which things you can do with different machines. Like the Solaris, if it has an S, like when you go to pick out it will show you like on here which machines you can use. Clear down to the Meridian, the Altair. I can't read upside down. But anyways, and if you remember back in the fall, I think it was, we did the placemats. And we followed that. It was the one back here. This one here. Remember, we were doing this one. I do want to show you one thing. Let me see if I still have it here. This is one that I did. It was like one of the my own thing after a while, because I didn't follow this exactly, but some of these, this came with right here. If you look at that, it is so detailed. Isn't that pretty? That's Snowflakes, and that's from Evie Hawkins, and it came with your limited edition Radiance. That was a free CD. That is really, I really love this. And then this is a new one too from her. This is a Snowflakes. So, okay. I just had to throw that in there. That was 93,000 stitches. But I love this book because you learn a lot from it.
all of our kits up next.
Okay, great. Okay, so, whoops. I gotta get a sip. Getting dry. Thank you, Mother. She's on, my mom's on. And then my husband's on there. He's using my laptop. Okay, we have some kits. Oh, we're already done with the C. So we're going to go to, where's my green? I had it sitting here. I was going to do that in green. There it is. Green thread. I wanted something different for the little curlicues. We will thread this real quick. Get it going. Go. Okay. So we have some kits for you to, I just love some of these fabrics. They're gorgeous. Okay, the first one.
Lavender lemonade.
Lavender lemonade. Look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? You could switch it around if you wanted. I like it this way, I think. That is, and how much are they?
$14.95.
$14.95 for two nice towels. This is the Dunroven towels, and they have those little hangers on inside. And then there's, what you're going to get is 9 inches, which is more than enough for you, and just a half of the width of the fabric. So that will give you more than enough to do one hanger. And here's the other one then. Look how pretty that is. That's gorgeous fabric. Okay. That's one. Okay, the second one we have is two, what do they call those? Gingham? Yeah, I guess you call it gingham. And then you can switch and decide which one you like to go with which. But isn't that pretty? Beautiful fabric too. I love this. It's so pretty.
Reminds me of an oil painting.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's really nice. And this is a teal color. It's not showing up on there as much as it's a teal color though. This one's teal. We do have like a country blue, like I did for this one here. We have that one too, but this one's a teal. So that's our next one. And the next one is called Peach Whispers. And I love this too. It's so pretty.
I think this one's actually Serenity.
Oh, I thought it was peach.
You have two with Peach Whispers, so I just picked one of them.
Okay.
Peach Whispers.
What number is it? I can't even.
This one is 132.
Okay, this is 132. Isn't that gorgeous? You figure you could put two towels together on your stove or give them out as gifts. Isn't that nice? I like this. This is pretty. Carol helped me pick this out, and I just appreciate her helping me because she knows what fabrics are up there and what gins have. And okay, let's see here. The next one, oh, we're done. Okay, let's go back to the machine for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to change it back to blue because she wants blue around the edge. Okay. Oh, and also John wanted to he wanted me to tell you that He has a few Solarises coming in, plus he also has some already. If you're interested in IQ Designer, that's a great way to get in, to get started with it. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. Stop. We didn't trim. I have to trim. You can't go around the edge. I didn't put the back on yet either. I'm not paying attention. All right, we're gonna trim this. Cut that. Okay. Now I gotta be careful so you don't go through the whole thing. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna trim this. Anyways, they have some Solarises coming in. If you are interested, even though John and Steve are gone, I would call and leave a message because first come, first serve, and they won't last long. And I loved my Solaris. I mean, I loved it. I had a lot of stitches on it because I used it a lot. Okay, we're gonna trim around here. Keep going here. These things just glide through, let me tell you. I love these scissors. You got to get a pair of these. I mean, snips are good, but you're going like this constantly. These ones are, you do some here, but it's easier on the hand. Okay. Do we have any other questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Look how cute that is.
That's adorable.
Okay, we're gonna, now we need tape. Put on the back side. Okay. And I will tell you, I like to trim this stuff up a little bit. Because I don't want to have to do it later. You can, but I just like to keep it clean. These ones won't matter, but just where the... There. Okay. Now we're going to tape that down. Okay, do I have plenty up there? Yeah, okay.
For those that are joining late, could you go over what you're making?
Sure. We are making a hanger to put your towels on to put over your stove. Okay, that should hold it. We are making one of these, and this has 2 layers in, I'm pretty sure, and so does this one. This was a linen. I thought it looked better in the light, and then whenever I got it done, it's like it doesn't look as good with it, but it'll be fine. The one that I got for you is to go with the kit. It matches perfect with that. And these designs here are free from Baby Lock, and they're on the website, Facebook, and email.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's.
Someone asked, would putting SF101 under your fabric work too?
Sure. I sprayed mine because I wanted to see, you know, I used the best press. You don't have to, I guess, but it see, you have little, I call them little strings, hairs, or whatever you want to call them, coming off. There we go. It looks pretty good though. Okay, we're going to go back to the machine and get it started, and it's going to do the zigzag all the way around. Okay? And then we go, no, it's not. This is just a tack down. I'm sorry, just a tack down because we have to trim it in the back afterwards.
Did you make the towel holder design?
I did. I saw that they had some other ones, but I thought we could do this ourselves. And it's fun to do it yourself. Okay, the next one we have for sale. This one's pretty, so springy looking. This is white on white, and then this one, these are all Dunroven House towels. They're big. They have the little hangers inside. Very nice towels. I hit one of these with an iron though, and it melted the tag. Okay, so that's that one. What's the name of that one?
Spring plaid.
Spring plaid. Yeah, it does look springy. Okay, and the next one.
This is the peach whiskers.
Okay, look how pretty. And here's 2 fabrics you'd get. Peach Whispers. It's gorgeous with that. In white, you figure you could do anything on there. Now, what I would suggest, like for on something that's dark like this, put a white initial or something on there. That would look really nice. It sounds like it's done, so it's time to trim. Okay, now we're going to trim the back. And something we're going to do next is change the bobbin because you want that to match. You don't want it to do like this. I mean, it doesn't matter on this because this is just your tack down. This works much better. This is my favorite one. I mean, I know some people like different ones, but I love the clover. Okay, get in there. Kate's going to need a towel to go with this. Okay. This is pretty. This is pretty fabric too.
Are the fabric pieces in these kids' fat 8s?
It's 9 inches by 22. I know what Ruth Ann would say. Turn your hoop. Not now. See that? I didn't catch that good enough right there. Must have. Okay. Okay. Get this done. Here. Get that tape off of there. But Carol and I, we try to pick, and Genevieve helped too a little bit. We try to get fabrics that really looked really pretty with that. I think she did a good job. Okay, so we're ready to go. So now I want to change my bobbin to a blue, since that's what I have on. Now what did I do with it? There it is. Okay. I filled it up. Okay. Now it's going to do that new zigzag. How do you hang the towel hanger to your stove? Okay, I wish I had something thin. My husband told me to bring something. Say this is your stove handle. You're going to put this over top like that and slip this down over. Simply like that. Okay? You know, people love these towels when you give them as gifts and that. Like if somebody invites you over to the house or something for dinner and that, especially if you put their name and stuff on, their initials, they love that kind of stuff. Oh, that's looking good. Okay, our next one, our kit, is called
This is the French Meadow.
French Meadow. Okay, it's a white one and a blue gingham. Look how pretty this is. It's gorgeous. You choose which one you want on which side or which towel.
And this is the one we're using today.
Pardon me?
This is the one we're using today, right?
This fabric, yes, this is the one we're using today. This is really pretty. So is this one. I like this with that. And this is more of a country blue. The other one was a teal. Sometimes, to be honest with you, sometimes the cameras just don't show the beautiful fabrics. I mean, when I come in here, it's like, whoa, what a difference. It just looks so much prettier even in person. Okay, I wanted to show you this. Okay. This is that other stitch that I was telling you about. See how this is new. I like this because it will hold it down. So now we're going, now if you have the Solaris or the Luminaire, like I said, it's not going to do this stitch. You're just going to go, because what it does is it starts here and it's going to just keep on going with a real dense stitch. Okay, go to it. All right, and our last one we have today is like this one here that I did. This is a unique towel. It's a Dunroven also. And it is called Mushroom. To me, it looks a little greenish gray. That's why I put it on this towel here. And then this one here is called Copper Natural. They're really pretty. And then I put this with it. This is a beautiful piece of fabric too. And a piece of the linen, which goes better than the one I picked. See, I like this one better. This one looks a lot better with that towel. So that's our last one. Okay. How are we doing over there? Looks good.
And then next up we have the IQ Design.
Okay. Next week, Gloria wants me to do the egg. It's more complicated, but it's good to do because this is Pisanki egg. It is also on her IQ Designer project CD. I'm going to go over this with you, with her directions. But if you don't want to do it, but you want to just cheat and just put it in the machine and do it, you can buy one of these, which is her designs. There's 5 designs in there. There's that heart pillow, the seashell, the sunflower, and the oval, and the Pisanki egg. And we'll go over some of this next week. Okay. Next item. What do you have next?
I have some of the manuals for the machine.
Okay. Now I will show you. Let's see here. If you're interested well, if you have a brother, these are the operating manuals. This is a good time to get these manuals. I actually got them for my Radiance. They're very helpful. You get 3. You get 3 on this. Okay.
This is for the Luminaire.
The Luminaire. Okay. You get those 3. Whoops. I guess you can't see what that is supposed to. Oh, the embroidery designs. You know, this is what I did whenever I was trying to find something to put on these towels. I went through and it's like, I didn't know that was in there. I didn't know that was in there. Because it tells you how many stitches. Everything's in millimeters for the sizes and stuff, but it tells you how many stitches there are. I just love this. Oh, this is cute too. Look at this. This is on the Avenir too. That's cute. That's nice to have. But this is very helpful. Very helpful. At first I didn't really want to spend the money on them, but then it's like, these are really nice. Okay, so that one's for the Avenir. Okay, the next ones are for the Solaris. We didn't get them with the Solaris either, so. And here's the embroidery. Everything about embroidery in there. And here's the one on sewing. They are helpful, let me tell you. Okay, and then the Radiance ones. These are the ones I got. Okay, here. This is what I was looking through. Actually, I only got to about this far in reading. But they are very helpful, though, really. Because, you know, you might not use it all the time now, but then it's like you want to look back on something later, and it's like, and I don't like looking on stuff online continuously like that. So these are nice to have. And also the palette. Tommy was giving you a class on that on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Yes. I have not mastered this yet. I can tell you that. I did buy these, but it's like I'll get to it. I was trying to get some other stuff done first. So, anything else? Oh, can you show the back? The kits. These kits? I don't know. Okay, because they'll be on the website and stuff. You wanted to see the back of the egg. Somebody wanted to see the back of the egg. She didn't close it up. Okay. All right, next. Ooh, that looks good.
We've got the Seam Ripper.
Okay, and that's the one I was using today, the Clover. That's number 136?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next is the Fomori Curved Titanium Snips. Yes. There we go. I'll set them down. These are great for small pieces and that. I'm in love with these ones now, but that's okay. Okay. Next thing are the Kimberbell ones. Okay, that's the Kimberbell. These are just really nice. They just, I don't know, they just work so nice. I was surprised. And that number is 120.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And now Fomori come out with the left-handed ones for you left-handed people. I live with one. I doubt if he wants a pair of scissors though. You'd have to go this way. Yeah. These are nice. This is number 134.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we've got
They're a little bit more money, but I'll tell you, I just bought another pair today.
2 yards of heavy.
Okay. There's your heavyweight fleece. It's nice and thick. Actually, if you're using this heavyweight one, I don't know if you can see. Go that way, I guess. If you use the heavyweight one, you don't really need 2 layers. I mean, you can do 2 layers. I did try 2 layers on this one here, but it is nice, and this is a good price too. Okay, what else do you have?
We've got some
Okay.
sewing wash.
All right, the sew and wash. I have 2 different sizes. One's 10, but which one do you have first?
20 by 10.
20 by 10. And this you dissolve with water after you're done sewing it. You'll see. I love this stuff. And to be honest with you, I'm like, I don't know about the price and that, but actually this is a good price. Dime makes this for her. This is the 20 by 25, and you can't beat the price on this. Different other companies make something similar, But this is a good price on this. What's next?
We have 6x10.
Okay.
Baby lock.
Yeah, now's a good time to get these. This is the 6 1/4 by 10 1/4, which that means you could do the 6-inch. Does the Solaris come with the embroidery design manual? I don't think they come with any manuals. I didn't remember getting one. Some are saying there are 3 manuals for the Solaris. I don't know. Usually the Lumineer and the Radiance had 3.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't think so. I think there's just 2. Well, there's only 2 here.
Yeah.
One's sewing, one's embroidery.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
And we've got,
But this is a good, I love this size. I use this more than I ever thought I would because it's like, I don't know if I want to spend the money on this size because it's close to 5 by 7, but it makes a difference. It makes a big difference.
we have the dime magnetic.
Yeah, if you would, or if you're interested in the magnetic one, it's this price here, or it's this one here. What? That's number 110.
Yep.
Oh, Susan says she only got 2 of those books. Yeah, I think that's all it comes with that one. Okay. Whoops. Did I mess up the camera?
No.
Okay. All right.
All right. Now we have best press.
Best
Okay.
press. This is what I use to put on, to stiffen it a little bit. Yeah, Lois, I know what you mean. I had to do that too, print them out. But there's something about having the book on hand. Okay.
All right, and now we have the embroidery, the black bobbins.
Okay, the black bobbins. Okay. Now on the black fabric that I did black first on this one. And I cheated and I used my black bobbins. And then whenever I did this cream color, then I did that fancy stitch over top. Then I changed it back, which you could have had black on the bottom too, because nobody's really going to see it. But black bobbins are good to have too.
And then the white ones.
And the white ones, you have to have white bobbins. That's number 113. And those, they have a lot more on than what you can feel.
And then I put in a 50 pack of like.
Okay. Okay, these are empty bobbins. How much are these? These are good.
$24.98.
Yeah, and that's a lot of bobbins for the price. Okay. And these fit the baby lock and the brother.
Mhm.
It does not fit the Bernina. Okay.
Now we have the 60 spool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're done over here. Okay. Now we're done. We'll come back to that. Okay, so we're going to pop this out. And I'm going to carefully cut around here a little bit first. I'll use these, I guess. I just sort of go close and get rid of a lot of this. Okay. I should have brought a basin to show you. Okay. Get a lot of that out of there so it doesn't, it does get sticky, you know, because it's glue, basically. I'm going to trim it out. Now it's pretty soft now, but this sewing, that's another reason I use the 2 layers, is it makes it a little stiffer than once you wet it. Here's some water. was going to say, where do I have a towel? But I have a lot of towels. Okay, see. See, it's dissolving already. And if you use warm water, it even dissolves even faster. Now, what I usually do is I'll totally, I don't know what I'm going to do. No, I'm okay. I got the fabric. What I'll do is I'll really wet this, squish it out, and then let it set. Actually, I'll let it set like this. And then it stays like that more. But didn't that turn out cute? Put some more water here and I'll show you. That stuff just dissolves. It's great. And it will get stiffer if it depends on how much water you put on it. I'm gonna make a mess. Oh well. Okay, you got the idea anyways, but there we go. Okay, so that's our towel hanger for today. Isn't that cute?
So cute.
Okay, all right. Okay, what else do we have?
Alright, so we have that 60 spool.
Oh, that's a nice collection. This is, you know what? You can't beat this stuff. I got sticky on me. I don't want to get that on there. Okay. These are 60 spools. And how much are these?
$129.88.
Yeah, that's like $2 a spool. You can't beat that. Not for this good a quality. And it's not rayon. It doesn't. It's fade resistant. It's very nice. What else do you have for me? Threads? What's next?
I do have a USB wired mouse that you use today.
Okay. Yeah, because you're gonna need a wired mouse on the Solaris. We just used this one for today. You can use either one on the Avenir or the Radiance, but you cannot use a wireless on the Solaris Altair or this Stellar. What am I missing? I don't know, the other ones anyways. It's just the two newest ones that they come out with. We'll take the wireless ones. Okay? And this one works real good with the machines.
Alright, and now we have the fat quarter of the fairy
Oh,
floss.
yes, you might want to get this. So we're going to use some of that stuff next week in here. And besides that, this would be nice even for on the top of the towels and stuff. There's all these different colors. I love these ones. I mean, they're so soft. Some of those other ones aren't as soft, but these are really soft. This is Michael Miller's. Greens, blues. Here's a different color, blue and purples and pinks, light pink, peach and yellows. So those are really nice. It's very nice.
Right. Now we have some remnant bundles.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ruth Ann made a lot of these.
Yeah, Ruth Ann, this is a lot of work, let me tell you. And I mean, these are new fabrics. We were looking at this one just upstairs a little while ago. And this one too. But these sell for $19.95?
1988.
$19.88. Okay. Plus, don't forget today you get your 10% back in your account, which would really be helpful on some of that stuff. I mean, those are nice fabrics. This is nice. I mean, there's some nice ones. You don't get to choose, but I'm sure you can still use a lot of that in your stash. For that price, it only comes down like $4 and something a yard. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I gotta get a drink. I'm dry. Talking too much. Okay, what's next?
All right, and then we have the 9014 embroidery needle.
Yeah, if you're interested in any needles, now's the time to get these things. And which ones do we have first? The individuals?
So the 2-pack.
The 2-pack. That's 9014 embroidery machine needles. There's 6 pieces in each one of those. And then if you go through a lot like I do, here's a 5-pack. And that's number 124. Okay.
And then the tin, the Class A tin under there.
And this is a nice tin too. This is 7011 embroidery. I can't read upside down. 9014 embroidery, 8012 titaniums. Oh, that's nice. And they come in a little tin. This is nice to have too. Okay.
And then the last thing we have are our threads.
Okay, these ones. Or which ones do you have first?
I
Color
have
play.
Color play ones.
I like these. Here's light blue. I mean, with spring coming, this is nice. Here's a pink, a light blue, a mint, and a yellow. And all those colors are in this variegated. This is really nice set. I like that. What is this regular thread? This is cotton? Yeah, silk finish cotton. Ooh, that's nice. Metler. Different colors for spring. That'll be nice. Okay.
And I'm adding these in right now.
Okay, that's okay.
On mine.
That's fine. I have some more water. Or not water. I need to go get. Didn't it turn out cute? I like that yellow and blue. That turned out really pretty. And trim your little pieces off the back then. Yeah, it depends. If you wet this really well, I mean, it will make it stiff. But if you make it too wet, it's going to make it. It's gonna like some of the glue will come out more.
All right, and then I have these in now.
Okay. And this is the metallic, because you might want to try some of the metallic on your egg next week. I'm not sure how you want to do that, if you'd like to try that. But these are pretty colors too. The green, the teal, the pink, and that's almost like a mauve and a blue. Those are Spring Quartet metallic King Star. King Stars are the best you can get when it comes to metallic. Okay.
And that is everything.
Is that everything? Okay. I will see about trying to get you the instructions for the Altair. It can't be that much difference, but anyways, we want to thank you so much for joining us today. Kate and I want to thank you, and I guess that's it. We'll see you next week. Kate and I will be here. So thank you very, very much for watching.
I just wanted to say really quick.
Sure.
Next week I have a few shows lined up for us. So the same thing on Monday, Material Madness at 3. On Tuesday we're doing Quilting 101 with Ruth Ann and Sarah at 3. Wednesday we're doing Sherry's the Louise dress that she made kits for a few weeks ago. She's doing the demo for that on Wednesday at 3. And then Thursday our favorite things, and then next Friday we're back with Patty for IQ Designer at 3.
Okay. We'll see you then. Thanks a lot for joining us.